Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Great Awakening Generator with me, Rose McNair. And of course, today I have with me Barbara Starke. Hello, Barb. How are you?
Oh, hi, Rose. How are you? I'm very well, thanks. It's been a while.
It has been quite a while, actually. And I'm just looking, there's something new on the screen. I just want to move that away so we don't have that interference. 1 second for me, please. Sorry. Right. Okay. Are you doing well?
Yes, yeah, really good now, thank you.
That's good. That's good. It's been a long time since you and I chatted, and I thought, hey, we should do a live chat.
Yeah, what a fantastic idea.
Yeah, live chat's got a nice energy about it, I think. Um, Barb, so it's been such a long time, and please remind us. I know that we've done so many videos together on the Great Awakening Generator, with all the tapping and all of that. But remind our audience today, because a lot of them might not have seen those videos. We have quite a few new subscribers. So if you can remind them about or inform us about what it is you do, please.
Well, I'm an EFT or emotional freedom techniques practitioner. I've been doing that since 2015. I've been running my own little business. So I do specialize in PTSD, stress, anxiety, and chronic pain. However, I am just running a program on emotional eating and food cravings. So that started up last night. So I delve into other things as well. But those are particularly what I deal with. So I see clients one-on-one. That's the work that I really enjoy, the one-on-one work, helping people manage whatever's going on in their life. But if they want to, go back to the source of it as well. So fundamentally, that's what my focus is. Incorporated with that, I use a technique known as matrix reimprinting, which is working more with the inner child is the way some people might frame it. So it's really working with the younger you and clearing the emotions, the sensations, the trauma out of the younger you. And that can involve early life stuff, in the womb stuff, birth stuff, past life, and ancestral stuff. I'm actually just at the moment training in the light matrix with Sharon King. And
Okay.
that is amazing work. I'm looking forward to actually offering you a session in that, Rose, because I think you'd
Okay.
really enjoy it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
So
No, that'd be good. Yeah.
that's sort of another level. We sort of view it EFTs here on this plane. The matrix is the next one. That's where all the drama and trauma is. And then
Yes.
light matrix is the next level up. So
Okay.
it's yeah, it's lovely work.
Yeah, sounds like it. And you're always doing new things. You're
Yeah,
always
I
doing new
am.
things.
Is I have to rein it in a bit. I mean, there's so many modalities, so much to know and so much to learn, and I think that's why we're here. We're here to learn, to grow, and
Yes.
to help others fundamentally. Well, that seems to be why I'm here. But yeah, I mean, there's so many pathways to go down and so much new stuff coming to the surface that we can learn. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very important to not get carried away, I find, because I also can get carried away.
Mm.
And I've just found that over time, uh, my guides always tend to pace me about what I'm involved in and what I'm indulging in because it's necessary to sort of, when you're learning to absorb and process that before you move on to something new, because you know what's important. And this is the thing. This is what a lot of people have come to have this kind of experience. Other people are coming to do different, everyone's doing different things, but I support what you're saying in the terms of you can't get carried away and you want to know new things. There's a lot out for us. We want to find out more about what that is and have the experiences, right? So yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I know what
As
it feels like.
as part of my personal growth as well. I mean, I'm always working on myself and wanting to dig up the stuff that I need to work through and clear. And with that, yeah, so many avenues open up. So
Yeah, I agree. You know, for me, it took me a while, and I hear other people saying this too, but I don't know about you. It took me a while for, like, for example, um, to realize that I had to do I mean, I'm always working on myself, but I think prior to say the last 9 months, I didn't think I had more work to do. Not, I didn't think I had more work to do. I didn't think I had that much work to do. you know, and, and people have been cussing 2023, oh, the year we'll never forget and all of that. But how did you find it?
2023 was a hard year. Like, let's be honest, there's a hard year and there's a lot to deal with. But you know what, Rose? At the end of the day, I am so grateful to be here at this time, which sounds crazy, but when I reflect now, so much has come to the surface, so much is becoming apparent, and I am dealing like with a lot of sad things and with people helping them, friends and family that are going through really horrible things. But at the end of the day, they're all going through this for a reason, and it's to show us what has been going on.
Mm,
So,
yes.
and yeah, a beautiful day today, like today, I've been out walking my dog in the sunshine on a beautiful day like today. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Exactly, exactly. There is so much of beauty and wonderful things on the planet. Yes, we do not discount the fact that things are happening that are not beautiful,
Mm.
but if we focus only on those things and forget about the beauty around us, how are we going to raise the vibration of the planet? That's not the way to go about raising the vibration of the planet, because we've been through bad things ourselves, but we're where we are because, and we're appreciating what we have more because of the fact that we've also had those stuff happening to us, you know.
Yeah.
um yeah, no, I agree. Yes, we could not, but I also feel like you could not have done 2023 that way, because perhaps that's what we needed. Not you as in you personally, but as a person in general. We probably needed to go through it that way. And it was not easy seeing what was happening to people. And some of this, well, this continues, the bad news, the things that are happening. Bad news is people are still getting bad news, or let's say sad news. The thing about it is, I feel like, again, we are being challenged to, okay, you're having this experience. I'm saying challenged, but maybe I should say it's being put to us. You're having this experience. What is your response to it? Is it a soul's journey? Is it a good or bad thing? Are you looking at it and creating a polarity in your view of it? Because you can create polarities. That's the problem with polarities, isn't it? It's one or the other. It's not balance. It's not alignment. And this is a terrible thing I'm about to say, and a lot of people might not like it, because I don't like it sometimes, especially when I'm in the throes of a situation. The universe is rigged for our benefit. My friend always says this. And life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. That is
Yeah,
a
exactly.
very bitter pill to swallow, but it's what it is.
I think it helps to make things make sense and make things more tolerable. When you're in the mindset, this is happening for me. In what way is it happening for me? What is it that I need to learn out of this?
Mm,
My
mm,
biggest takeaway personally from last year, the last few years, has been taking care of my life. And by that, I have quite a strict but flexible routine in the mornings and the evenings now to take care of my own vibration and my own
yes.
energy levels.
Yeah.
And within that, I have a lot of different things that I do, including walking and exercise and meditating, Wim Hof breathing. I love Wim Hof breathing.
Yes.
And of course, I have to say tapping. So tapping. But yeah, so morning and night, I do a Joe Dispenza meditation, evening meditation every night. So for me to be able to be here, enjoying this world, being grateful for this world, but also helping others, if I don't look after myself, it's
Yeah.
not going to happen. And connecting to whatever I need to connect to.
That's right. That's right. And I just found that the last few years, really, we've been doing so many things, right? And just carrying on and doing things and serving the collective, supporting the collective, doing all of that. But a lot of times we didn't take care of ourselves in that process. And I felt like the last year forced us to
Yeah,
stop and take care of ourselves.
yeah.
And it was the theme of 2023 was self-love. Really looking at the shadow side of self, looking at self and saying, I've got to find out something that works for me, that empowers me, before I can try and tell other people what it works, what will work for them. And so I felt very much that was the theme of 2023.
Yeah.
Yes. So what is new in your world? I know you told us all about the things that you like doing for work.
Well,
What before you answer, what I did love was the refreshing reply you gave to me about when I contacted you and you said, "Oh, I've just been doing some focusing on self." I really liked that. I liked that that was happening. So sorry, I interrupted you.
yeah, so what is new in my life on a very earth plane level, I'm becoming a grandma in May. So that's the first time grandma. So that's very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's
yeah.
big. That's nice.
It is another little soul to welcome,
I
to welcome
know.
it. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
very exciting. Um, and I'm developing my business. I'm running from an EFT point of view. I'm running the food cravings workshop. That's in conjunction with a fresh new year and a
Okay.
lady in England and Samsung Fielding down here in Auckland. They've got together this collective, and so I'm running my food workshop there. I'm collaborating with another couple of evidence-based EFT practitioners.
Okay.
So we will be doing presentations throughout New Zealand, bringing
Oh,
awareness about EFT to the
right.
general people. And then, yeah, my own little business, my own sort of practice and growth and development.
So will you be traveling around New Zealand for these workshops?
Yeah,
Oh, and when does that start?
we are putting together the presentations now. So,
Okay.
and
All right.
starting coordinate where and when.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 months to get into a place to present.
Yes. Yes.
So we hope to get them up and running the first quarter of this year. Oh no, we're
Okay.
February now. The
Yeah.
first half of this year.
First
Yeah.
half. Yeah. I'm really glad that that's good because that's a different thing. I'm sure you've done this before, but there again, there's something new happening, even if you've done it before, but you're doing it again. I mean, probably 3 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to travel around New Zealand and do things like that. So it's coming back to
Yeah.
normal, isn't it? Oh, well, not normal, but it's coming back to doing some things that we are now more empowered to do because of all the learning we've done in the last 3 years where maybe we didn't do that kind of thing.
And I think that things are changing, like people are becoming, I mean, EFT is evidence-based now, so having that is not as woo-woo as it used to be perceived, perhaps, although it still is perceived woo-woo. But I've presented to groups of doctors who are open to it because it works, and they're looking for they're looking for things to offer their patients.
It's really good to hear that because I think there is hope then that the health sector and what we deem alternative healing as sort of combining and whilst we were always dependent on the one, now the offering is, yeah, that's there, but there's also this. It's great when you go to a doctor and they ask, have you tried acupuncture? Have you tried, going to an EFT practitioner? Um,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
or do you know like maybe you need kinesiology when they identify that this is actually something that could help, that could enhance what, because we've always put out the disclaimer when we were doing the tapping as well, that we're not saying this supersedes medical advice or clinic or health advice from a doctor or a nurse practitioner. We've always said, we've always made that disclaimer, but if they work together hand in hand, that's great because bringing it to the forefront.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else, Bob, that we said we were going to talk about today?
You mentioned earlier about how you said 2023 was about love, and that brought to mind the Rahane celestial healing
That's right.
that we
Yes.
trained in,
Yeah.
which is a heart-centered celestial form of Reiki, they call it. I'm not trained in Reiki, so I don't know that connection myself. But definitely we were going to chat a little bit about that. So
Yes.
that's what Rahane is. It's channeling ascended masters and things
Okay.
and healing through the body coming from a heart-centered place. We could just do, because I do heart math breathing as well. A nice little thing to do is just like, if you can close your eyes, if you just take a few breaths in and out of your heart, just a few slow rhythmic breaths in and out of your heart, and become aware of that pink rosebud in the center of your heart. As you connect into that universal heart field, Just allowing your heart to open as that pink rosebud opens and all its petals open into the full bloom of a rose. Just feel your heart opening as well. Giving and receiving love through that universal heart field. And then just coming back, we'll just keep it brief today. But that's just a little, that's a little bit of Rahana.
Okay, wow.
The heart center.
I really felt a sensation here that I hadn't had before.
Wow.
And I'm still feeling it now. It's like, like just a weird sensation here. And it's still going on.
No, just focusing on that. Just focusing on that. Take some nice deep breaths in and out as you're focusing on that. What's happening with that? Oh, I can't hear you.
I say it's getting more intense. It's interesting.
Wow.
I feel like there's a healing happening there.
Yeah, keep focusing on it. Send that heart energy, that pink energy through that there. That's subsiding now.
Subsiding now.
Oh, good.
You always move me, Bob.
It's nice to know.
You always move me. I was like, oh my gosh, that was interesting. That it's there. It's like telling me that something's happening, like it was highlighting that. So really good. Thank you.
And sometimes we don't need to know what it is.
No, we don't. So what else about Rehane?
Well, I have these little cards here. We have some Rehane cards.
Yes.
I don't usually get into cards that much myself. It's not been my thing, but we do have these. So if you were to pick a number between 1 and 43, which number springs to mind?
27.
27?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll read to you number 27. 3, 4, 5, 26, 27. New beginnings.
Oh, wow.
Have you been feeling lost lately and wondering what your next step will be? I can tell you. New beginnings are on the horizon with new people in your life, a possible career move, or a new purpose. You may have felt drawn into a particular new direction, but aren't sure and thinking, is it just your imagination? Imagination is a gift that allows you to create your future with the help of your soul and the many guides and angels that surround you daily. There is no reason why your positive thoughts cannot create what you truly feel in your heart. Always picture in your mind what you want and not what you don't want, for all your thoughts go out into the ether and will be created. So make sure your thoughts are positive with intent and integrity, and trust the universe to create for you. Aim high and never settle for less. You have heard the saying, what goes around comes around. That is how everything is created on this planet and beyond. And then we have a beautiful butterfly. Is the
Wow.
picture.
Transformation. I see that.
Yeah. There we go.
Wow. That is an absolutely perfect card.
Is it?
Absolutely perfect. There's actually some stuff going on in the background with regards to career and move and
Wow.
yeah. Yeah. Universe is well, the guides are saying to make some big changes, and that's happening. And I'll tell everybody as I know as it unfolds to me.
Yeah. It's a big thing learning to trust, isn't it?
Yeah. And my gosh, I had experience, experiences to bring that out because for a long time I didn't trust my guides too. I told them, you know what I told them? I was saying to the, I told you, I was like, stop it, you people have got no ears, you cannot hear. So there you go. So anyway, I felt today to read from the Ganesha deck. This is the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle card deck by Angela Hartfield. I really like the Rehana, is that how it says?
Rahane. Rahane.
Rehane. I've never heard of it, and I'm glad you shared it with us today. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you bringing something new into the space. The reason why I chose the Ganesha card is that elephant has been in my space in the last 24 hours. I listened to something yesterday and the elephant appeared twice in this reading. Because sometimes I will listen to tarot, as we all do. And then this morning, I always watch one little video from the Dodo channel. The Dodo channel is the channel with all the animal stories.
Oh, yeah.
And the story today was about a baby elephant that had one blue eye and had been trapped and was quite injured. And the rangers, the park rangers or reserve rangers in Africa when they found it, they took it in and they started to help it recover and heal and all of that. And I thought, what is with the elephant? And so I thought Ganesha today, because he's the elephant. He's the elephant god. He's very beautiful, is Ganesha. The card looks, I'm sorry that you can't see the best of this card, but that's what the card looks,
yeah.
the covers, right? So when we were talking earlier, before we went live, these two cards appeared twice. And the first card that appeared is this one here, and I can't make the stuff up. It's a number 48 card, and it is Ganesha, if you can see it. It's called Divine Support.
Nice.
Right? And I felt like, for whatever reason, we've been giving this, and actually, this card has got the Om sign on it. Can you see the 3 there at all?
Mm-hmm.
It's over him. Yeah. I didn't notice that 3 before, or the upside down 3, that Om sign before. And 48 is what? 12, which numerology is 3. So 3, I can't go into the numerology now because I can't remember what it is, but okay. These messages aren't long messages, so that's also another positive thing about it. What is it saying? The simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over even the toughest of hearts. That's beautiful. In this card, the lightness of the aura around Ganesha portrays innocence. By being soft and still, you give the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating your desires. Be willing to release any cynicism, Rose. Have you noticed yourself becoming increasingly critical over time? As you gather more experience, sometimes the familiarity of a situation can cause you to lose touch with your innocence. It is only natural to expect similar outcomes as you have had in the past when similar situations present themselves in your life. Don't forget, though, that change and transformation are always possible. Interesting how you had a transformation. We had a transformation symbol there with the butterfly on the Rahane. Yeah, right.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we did,
Beautiful.
right? This one then, it's interesting because they weren't behind each other, but this is the number 49 card, which is relaxation. And I think this is for you, Barb.
I love it.
Look at him. Doesn't he look at it like he's in his Zen moment and he's got everything? The stars are there, the moon is there, and he's just lying there.
He's got it sorted.
Oh, I love it. I love his little belly because it just like, when your belly is loose like that, you're just like chilling out, aren't you? No matter what size the belly is. Yeah, it's a shit. Oh, maybe there we go. That's better.
That's better. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Normally it's this side
gorgeous.
that's better. Isn't he gorgeous? It's just amazing. So the relaxation card, I'll read briefly about it. And I promise you, they weren't one behind the other. That's the thing. And they just, both of them come out, come into the space twice. I thought they'd have to be it. Relaxation is important for your health, mood, relationships, and overall well-being. It is easy to become entangled in anxiety, worry, stress, and paralyzed thinking. Your day-to-day life may be filled with a multitude of stresses that affect your thoughts and cause you to feel disconnected with the truth of your being. Dedicating time to relaxation provides a solid foundation to assist you to be able to live a more balanced, less stressful life. What can we say? We were talking about this is what you were talking about yourself. You're doing that at the moment.
Exactly.
And I think that is just a reiteration of, yeah, that's the way to go. That's the track. I can't imagine anyone giving us wise words and saying, no, don't relax. Can you?
No, but I think like prior to all of this, a lot of us were so wound up and caught up, you know, getting up on the treadmill, all of this exercise.
Exactly.
It's a
When I,
feeling.
yeah, when I was describing my year in terms of health for the last whatever months, I actually feel that it took that for me to stop and, you know, and you have to think, well, why does it have to go to that level for a person to stop and think about how they live and how they, you know, functioning?
Sometimes people,
Very stubborn.
it takes a lot to get them to listen. Like you said, it's happening for us.
Exactly. And it's like, yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So I think that's good. It's good to love yourself and to just go with it. And I like the cards. The cards are very good to
They're
support it.
beautiful.
Bob, anything else before we go?
No, it's been lovely to chat, Rose. Lovely to catch up. Thank you very much.
Yes. And I'll put all the ways to connect with Bob in the description box of this at some point in the day, everybody. But Bob, please tell us where you can be contacted anyway.
Barb@empoweru.co.nz is my email. My website's empoweru.co.nz. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, the usual places. Yet to, in the next little while, I'm going to be doing my YouTube channel and getting
I love
that
it.
up and running. But yeah, for now, Facebook, EFT Tapping EFT New Zealand or EFT Tapping New Zealand on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll put those links in the description box so anybody who's wanting to find out more or contact Barb or know more about her work, you can find it there. So thank you so much, Barb, for your time.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you for your lovely words. It's been great
Wonderful.
catching up.
Thank you so much. Well, bye everyone. We'll catch you next time.